As the sun dipped low over the deserted beach along the rugged coast of North Carolina, I gripped my metal detector tightly, embarking on this exploration with a mix of excitement and anticipation. The wind whispered through the dunes, carrying echoes of forgotten stories buried in the sand. What surprising historical relic might I uncover today in this isolated stretch, where waves have guarded secrets for centuries? My heart raced as the first beat pierced the silence, drawing me deeper into the mystery. Swinging the detector back and forth, I felt the pull of history beneath my feet. The beach, once a bustling hub for early settlers, now lay abandoned, its sands shifting like pages in an untold book. Suddenly, a strong signal led me to dig, and up came an antique brass lantern, tarnished but intact. Dating back to the 19th century, these lanterns were essential for lighthouse keepers along the Atlantic, guiding ships through treacherous storms and symbolizing the era as maritime vigilance. A piece worth thousands to collectors for its role in preventing countless wrecks. Energized by the find, I continued my scan, the detector humming like a faithful companion. The isolation of this spot, far from tourist crowds, amplified every discovery. Another beep revealed a silver-plated spoon from the colonial period, engraved with intricate patterns. Such utensils were luxury items in early American households, often passed down through generations, reflecting the growing trade routes that brought European craftsmanship to the New World and holding educational value in understanding colonial daily life. The tide was receding, exposing more of the beach's hidden layers, and I pressed on with renewed curiosity. Amid the seashells and driftwood, my device alerted me to something deeper. After careful excavation, I held a porcelain doll's head, remarkably preserved from the late 1800s. These dolls were cherished by Victorian children, imported from Europe and embodying the era fascination with realism in toys. A relic that museums prize for illustrating social history and childhood in frontier America. Pausing to admire the doll's delicate features, I imagined the stories it could tell from a bygone shipwreck nearby. The deserted shore seemed to hold its breath as I resumed detecting. A persistent signal guided me to a cluster of old glass beads, strung together in a necklace fragment. Originating from 17th century trade with European explorers, these beads were currency in early exchanges along the coast, offering insights into the economic interactions that shaped colonial expansion and valued highly for their rarity. With the sky turning a deeper orange, I ventured further along the water's edge, where erosion had unearthed potential treasures. The detector buzzed excitedly, and my shovel revealed a cast-iron inkwell, complete with its stopper. Used by 19th century writers and merchants on sailing vessels, inkwells like this facilitated the documentation of voyages and trade logs, providing historians with tangible links to the literacy and commerce that built America's early economy. A find that could fetch a premium at auctions. The thrill of the hunt kept me going, each step uncovering layers of the past in this forsaken paradise. Another alert drew me to a small, ornate key, possibly from a sea chest of the Revolutionary War era. Keys such as this secured personal belongings on naval ships, symbolizing the trust and security amid wartime voyages, and they're sought after for their connection to the Founding Fathers' maritime strategies, educating on the ingenuity of early American independence. As dusk began to settle, casting long shadows over the sands, I detected a faint but promising tone. Digging revealed a fragment of a ship's bell, etched with faint markings from the 1700s. Bells were vital for signaling on colonial vessels, marking time and alerting crews to dangers, and this piece highlights the technological advancements in navigation that enabled transatlantic journeys. A historical gem that intrigues experts for its acoustic and metallurgical significance. Moving inland toward the dunes, where the beach met overgrown vegetation, my detector signaled again with urgency. Unearthing a leather-bound journal cover, weathered but embossed with gold leaf, it likely belonged to a 19th century traveler documenting coastal expeditions. Such covers protected writings that chronicled discoveries and hardships, offering priceless glimpses into personal narratives of exploration and resilience in America's formative years, sparking endless curiosity among historians. The wind picked up as I pushed deeper into the dunes, the detector's signals growing sporadic but insistent, like the beach itself was teasing one final secret. My boots sank into the soft sand, and I wondered if this deserted stretch had saved its best for last. Then, a thunderous beep erupted stronger than any before pulling me to my knees. I dug furiously, layers of time peeling away until my fingers brushed something solid and gleaming. There, emerging from the depths, was a gold medallion engraved with intricate nautical motifs, a relic from the infamous Blackbeard's pirate fleet in the early 1700s. This wasn't just any trinket. Medallions like this were awarded to high-ranking crew members, symbolizing loyalty and shares in plundered treasures. And they offer historians invaluable clues about the golden age of piracy along the American coast, a find so rare it could rewrite local lore and command a fortune at maritime auctions. Stunned, I held the medallion up to the fading light, its weight heavy with centuries of adventure and peril on these very shores. This surprising historical relic, buried for over 300 years, capped off an unforgettable exploration, reminding me why I chased these whispers from the past. The deserted beach had revealed its ultimate prize, a tangible link to the swashbuckling era that shaped the nation's seafaring legends. Thanks so much for joining me on this metal detecting adventure, folks. I hope you felt the thrill right along with me. Drop a comment below and let me know which find was your favorite from today's haul. And hey, if you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications by clicking the bell and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow and keeps us uncovering more hidden gems together.